How's it going, guys? Genesis Crypto here, and today we have a video on Bitcoin crashing hard. The beautiful almighty Bitcoin crashing like crazy. And there's three circulating reasons on why is that spreading around the community. We're going to be touching all three of those reasons. But first, let's look at the chaos, the dust clearing up. Let's look at what's going on, right? CoinMarketCap is one of the best places to be able to look at all cryptocurrencies and their value as far as market cap. Now, Bitcoin has gone down pretty drastically, guys. It's at 8,815. This is not a number we want to be seeing right now. It's already March 9th. We're actually getting pretty deep into March, and this is not the number we all expected. Almost every prediction expected Bitcoin to be higher by now. You know, in 2018, we did not expect Bitcoin to be staying this low for this long, and we definitely did not expect it to go even lower. And it's very interesting, guys. It really is. 12.26% deduction in the last 24 hours. Obviously, if Bitcoin were to go down that hard, guess what? You're not gonna see any other coin succeeding from that. Every other coin is gonna take a massive hit. Look at that. I just clicked the change for 24 hours, and Tether is the only one that went negative 0.25%. But Tether is a coin that tries to stay in the dollar area. So if we look at this one right over here, negative 0.29%, that means currently right now there is not even one coin in the entire 1,548 cryptocurrencies available right now that achieved a green moment. Not even one, guys. So due to Bitcoin falling so drastically, all coins are taking a hit. Okay, guess what, guys? Not just all the coins, not just every altcoin is taking hits, but also cloud mining is going to be taking a drastic hit. Guys, the difficulty has been going up like crazy, and there's a difficulty change in Bitcoin every 2 weeks, which means we won't be seeing a new difficulty change in 2 weeks, and that is if it were to decrease due to Bitcoin decreasing in value. However, it most likely will not decrease. And if it doesn't decrease, then guess what? We are not making much money at all with Bitcoin. This is not the price we need to be seeing. This is not. Cloud mining will suffer. Our people that are holding Bitcoin are going to suffer. This is not good, guys. We are going to a downtrend. We have been in a downtrend for this whole 2018, and it seems like it's going to get worse and worse. Now let's address the three reasons. Now, the first reason is there is a old exchange called Mt. Gox, and they recently sold a lot of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Pretty close to $500 million in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Now, that is a lot of money, guys. I mean, a lot. And they are actually thinking about selling even more Bitcoin than what they already did, and they have a whole bunch of Bitcoin, guys. Let's look at this, what they say right over here. Were published on March 7 by trustee blah blah, revealing an amount worth roughly 405 million, which is roughly $500 million. According to the trustee liquidation, 35,841 BTC and 34,000 in Bitcoin Cash. That is a lot to sell. It is definitely going to be impacting the market for sure, because people are going to be seeing that decrease and they're going to be scared. FUD, FUD. They're going to be scared and they're going to want to sell, right? A lot of people don't make the right moves when it comes to selling and trading correctly. Most people don't. Actually, as a matter of fact, there's a reason why there's 99% of people that do exactly the same thing and 1% of the people that do things completely different. There's a reason why we live in that kind of society. And that's because, I mean, like, it's because of many things. But if we want to sum it up into one thing, it's because we all kind of follow what other people do, right? This is like the thing that we do. Oh, my mom tells me to go to college. Let me go to college and be in college for the rest of my life and then work a career. That sounds like the best way to succeed, right? But this is the mindset that people have, and, you know, brought from their mother or whatever the hell and stuff like that. So when people see Bitcoin falling down, they don't see it as, oh, it'll go back up, it's all good. No, people are too emotional. That's not how the world works. You get me? When you guys see Bitcoin going down, even though right at that moment would be the best time to buy, the majority, not the majority, but like a good amount of people should understand by now that it would be the best time to buy when you see Bitcoin decreasing, right? But a lot of people don't do that, guys. A lot of people see Bitcoin decreasing and they're like, oh my God, I got to get out of this before I lose even more money. And that's where a lot of problems go by. But then again, that's just human emotion. There's not going to be any difference to that. There's no change. There's no changing that, guys. That is concrete. It's going to be what it is forever. Forever. Bitcoin could die right now and it'll still impact in different ways of the world, right? We humans are very emotional. We're going to react to emotions. And us humans as a consensus, as a group, we act accordingly, right? Through a big bulge of emotions. So that is one of the first reasons. Now the other reason is the whole SEC thing. SEC thing is pretty much a regulation for exchanges. Exchanges have to be regulated. The thing is, guys, we live in you know, in a world where we need governments and all these kind of things, regulations, all that stuff. We can't just let exchanges do whatever the hell they want to do. Because if we were to live in a chaotic world like that, well, guess what? We would be getting scammed left and right. We would be getting screwed over constantly. All right, guys. So I do understand why, up to a certain point, I don't believe everything in the world has to be regulated. And I don't think it has to be regulated with an iron fist. You get me? I believe that things should be regulated to protect as much people as possible. However, moderately and correctly. So SEC is pretty much saying for these unregulated exchanges, they're saying, get your ass together. We need you to be regulated. If you're not regulated, well, there's going to be problems. You're not going to be legal. You're going to be illegal. And obviously this creates some kind of fear from a lot of people that want everything to be regulated and everything to pretty much not make them fail as far as losing profits, right? Most people, when they invest into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, if anything, all people, they're looking for profits. They're looking for profits and escape out of the whole system, you know, world that we live in and all that kind of stuff. People get into Bitcoin believing in Bitcoin. And a lot of people just get into Bitcoin because it's a good investment at the moment in this beautiful world that we live in, right? So that's pretty much the other thing that's going on. And then the last thing, which to me, I would say is the most irrelevant thing. I wouldn't say that this exact thing truly impacted Bitcoin going down. If anything, maybe the most smallest amount, but I don't really see that happening. So pretty much Binance had a phishing attempt happen where pretty much people were trying to phish you know, BTC amounts and all that stuff from the API keys of Binance, and pretty much Binance took care of it perfectly. So far, all funds are safe and no funds have been stolen, which means Binance did their job. They did it good. They did it right. I really like Binance and I'm glad that everything turned out good, right? But for some people, this might have been that one thing where it's like, oh, I didn't think it was this unsafe. Let me get out of it right now. However, like I said, guys, I don't think this is a big role in the whole crash. Let me show you guys where the majority of the trading is happening in Bitcoin. Let's go to markets right over here. The majority of them is happening here in Bitfinex, right? If we're looking at Binance, Binance is in the top 3. However, it is a volume of 6.62%. Now, yes, that is actually pretty significant. That means all volume of Bitcoin, 6.62% of that volume is just through one exchange called Binance. That is significant, guys. However, I don't believe that this would be I'll make it or break it kind of thing. And now if Bitfinex had some kind of problem like that, and maybe something a little more crazier, you know, then yes, I do see some kind of problem like that, because I do know that Bitfinex is one of the most highest exchanges out there, one of the most trusted, and I believe that they are already regulated through the US government or so. That is, I'm not too sure on that one. I believe that that is the case. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much why people are saying that Bitcoin is crashing down and going down. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I do daily cryptocurrency videos, guys, so make sure you guys subscribe. I have passive income ways that I use myself in the description below, so make sure you guys benefit from that. And I'll be seeing you guys on my next video. Take care.